Well, howdy do, buckaroos. So I took a little break. I went inside and ate, finished up lunch and ate. Came back outside to do another video here for the Lazy Magnolia Southern Pecan. The original pecan nut brown ale, 4.5%. I did pour it, and pour a little more in there. Ooh, I let a spill. I poured some so I can get a nice picture. It's got a beautiful color. Look at that, almost kind of ruby-esque, kind of a brown ruby color. It's very beautiful. Of course, very nice with a dense head. The aroma is very nice. You can smell pecan, and I'm also smelling maple, though I don't think maple's in here, but I am smelling some maple. Southern Pecan, the original pecan nut brown, is the first beer in the world made with whole roasted pecans. Well, how's about that? I love it when I learn something new. Using a careful balance of the finest malts, aromatic hops, and roasted pecans. Southern Pecan. I don't say pecan. A pecan is something I throw out at the rest stop. A pecan is the nut. Are you following me? A pecan you throw out at the rest stop. Anyways, I'll keep going. Southern Pecan is delightfully smooth and warm with a nutty sweetness that accentuates a delightful depth of flavor. Well, I'll have a sip and then I'll read a little more. Yeah, I do. I swear I smell it maple, even though there's no maple in it. Oh, yeah. The lighter bodied and drier in the finish than I expected this beer to be. Here along the banks of the Jordan River, in a region long known for having the best water for bootleg whiskey, we found that water. Gosh, I got an itch there. And that water also provides a perfect balance of softness and alkalinity to bring out the rich flavor and smoothness of dark malts. Southern Pecan was a Bronze Award winner in the specialty beer category of the 2006 World Beer Cup, but we do not brew our beers for awards. We brew our beers for you. And that's nice. You know, I said in a few videos, I think beer is made to be enjoyed, not judged. I get frustrated with some beer geeks, beer snobs that think every beer should be compared to something else. Why can't we just accept every beer for what it is, take it on its own merits, and not compare one to another? It does frustrate me to no end that everything has to be categorized and listed in order. And the truth is, I won't put beers in order, even within its style, because there's certain times, I mean, your mood changes. I mean, can you say with absolute certainty that this specific beer will be your favorite no matter what? It is always number one. This other beer is always number two. Well, I can't, because there are different times of year, different times my taste buds want different things. I mean, that top 5 may vary all throughout the year, or the top 10 even. So, I mean, you may have certain favorites, but can you say with absolute certainty that this beer is number one? Well, I can't and won't, because I think beer should be enjoyed and not judged, damn it. This is nice. The flavors are very subtle. You can't taste, after going through, the flavors are very subtle, actually. You can't taste pecan. And I swear I'm tasting some maple and brown sugar. But with a nice, very crisp, slightly dry finish that I was not expecting. It's a very enjoyable beer. This is a 70-degree day out here. I mean, still, even a beer like this nice, ruby, beautiful beer, I think is a perfect spring beer. You might think of lighter, you might think of Saison, or, I had earlier their golden honey ale, or in their wheat ale. You might think of beers like that as typical spring summer fare, but this beer certainly works because, well, it's only 4.5%, so it is low ABV. It is certainly a beer you could drink all the time. So there you go. It may very well work in the fall as well as the weather starts cooling, because I think it's one of those that can work in both directions for you. So there you go. Last time, one more time with feeling the Lazy Magnolia Southern Pecan, the original pecan nut brown ale. It is nice. I recommend you trying it at least once.